it's another Thursday, and here I am ready to talk to you about ways to promote your book that are actually really simple and won't cost you a lot, especially if you're a starting out indie author. I remember when I started out, there were so many different options for promotion and a lot of them cost a lot, and I wasn't sure where to start. So these are the ones that I started with, and within 6 months of implementing all of these plus some more that I can tell you about in a few different sessions, I keep these short, 15 minutes tops, so I'm going to squeeze in 3 ideas, but I have many more that have helped me. But when I implemented these ones along with a mailing list, my income went up 300% per month. So it took about 6 months for me to start seeing that happen, and it has been a great year, and I have these ideas to thank, plus just the habit of writing every day. I want to say to those of you who've been following me, I know I told you to try to write a little bit every day, and now the holidays are coming up, and I just want to encourage you, in case I don't make a chat next week, I'm hoping I will, but I want to encourage you to still write, just 50 words a day, even if you're on holidays. If you're on holidays from your day job, well, maybe you can go and do your passion, which is writing, and do just 10 to 50 words a day. I mean, even getting 10 words down is something. You're thinking about your project, and you can't lose the momentum of thinking about it and planning for it. So I want you to do at least 10, but let's say 50 words a day. That's nothing. It's just a small little habit that I know that you can do it over the holidays and not give up on your project. So let's get to these cheap and simple methods, shall we? Okay, so the first one is simple, but there's a way to do it, and it's tweeting about your book. When I say tweet, I don't want you to just go, hey, buy my book, I'm an author, check my work out, and giving maybe your website link or your Amazon link. The best way that worked for me was to engage with my readers through discussion, and I also, I would put a really nice photo. Visuals always attract new followers, and especially if they're going through their feed really fast, they're gonna see all these words, but they see a picture, and you can just get a picture of your book. So either take a picture if that's all you have, but if your designer worked with you and sent you JPEGs, pings, I call them pings, PNGs of your book cover, then you use that, and you go to canva.com, and you can create a really cheap, maybe it'll cost you $1 for one item to use one layout item, and you make a Canva Twitter, use the Twitter landscape, Twitter template, and use that template and discuss your promotion, discuss your book that just came out in a very few simple words. Keep it simple, stupid. And use Canva on Twitter, and then use booklinker.net. Now, okay, I'm giving you a lot of websites today. They're all very helpful, and I hope you find them helpful. They've been amazing to me. They're some of my best friends as far as websites go. Go to my blog, or it's a blog/website, heathergracestewart.com. If you go there, my most recent blog post, which is on the right-hand side, and if you're on a phone, it's at the bottom. It says lots to read here, and there's different tags, and you'll find the most recent post, which was simple ways to promote your book. I've written down all the sites, so everything I'm saying today, you don't even have to take notes today, because it's all there on heathergracestewart.com under the title 3 Simple Unsurprisingly Cheap Ways to Promote Your Book in 2018. And hopefully it'll head into 2019, and these will still be useful sites. But I wanted to stress that the industry changes. I've had to adapt in the last 5 years. Every month something changes. Something goes under, something merges with something else. And so I hope that these sites will still exist in 2019, but let's just say this is good for 2018. So use canva.com, then add your link using booklinker.net. And this is a universal link creator for your book, so that anybody shopping in any country, it will take them to the correct Amazon store for your book. So you don't have to put all the different country sites. I remember the first few years, God, 5 years ago with my book, all I was doing was putting, here's the Amazon.ca hyperlink, here's the .co.uk, here's the .es for Spain. And it took a long time and it looked kind of cumbersome. Now you can use booklinker.net, have one link, it will take them directly to whatever country they are surfing the net from. It's phenomenal. So that's your first one, is to tweet about it, but in a dignified, professional way. The second tip, that was a big tip. That was a lot. You're gonna send me some Christmas cookies for that one? I love Canva. Oh, I wanted to show you Canva. I've done so much with Canva. It's not showing you too well because of the lighting here. I was trying to figure it out. I could take this off my tripod, but if I do that, I'm gonna drop the phone. So let's just say this was the old, can you see the shoe? Does the light off work better? No, not really. This is the old Strangely Incredibly Good. The second version of on the Kindle. Now I've got a brand new cover from a cover designer. Lucy Rhodes did a great job of that. But this is my older one, and I was doing a free deal back in, I don't know what year it was, 2016 probably. And it says Kindle free because I love free. And then I put that was all simple and took about 10 minutes to put together on Canva. And then what I did was I put it on Facebook and Twitter and my WordPress blog. And today I put it on Instagram because Instagram wasn't really big back then. I think this is 2015. And it was a great deal when I first started putting my book out for free. And that's one of my tips coming up for you. You're going to be surprised that actually free book deals still do work if you do them right. And if you promote them and you don't just put your book for free and not tell anybody about it. So the second tip is to ask any of your followers on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram to take pictures of themselves with your book. You might have 3 or 4 people who've bought your book so far if it's brand new. And maybe they're a friend. Well, okay, don't let them put that they're a friend. When you're starting out, you're going to have to use friends and family. You will move on. I've moved on from that now. My friends and family have been incredibly supportive, but they don't really want to keep promoting for me. It's time for new readers to do that, and that'll happen to you too. When you start off, you can have your best friend stand with your book. Nobody has to know that they are your best friend, and then eventually they will tell others and give the book in. And have people on your Instagram, your Twitter, and your Facebook just say, could you send pictures of yourself with my book, and I will give you a free complimentary copy of my book. Now they already have your book, but that could be a gift copy for them to give out at Christmas or to a friend. So readers love interacting with you like that, and they love free books, and they like to share the pictures. So you'll have hopefully a special folder you can set up on your Pinterest, a special title, readers with my book, and then you can put pictures of everybody with your book. You can also do it, I wasn't on Pinterest back then when I did that, and I did it on Facebook, and I had I had one with my book Leap years ago, and it was show yourself leaping with Leap. And then we shared it all over Twitter and Facebook, and it got a lot of people talking about the book and buying it. And it also was a contest, so they were excited to get a free copy of Leap. And today I do contests all the time with my mailing list. So I do hope you'll go to my blog, heathergracestewart.com, and read this article, because I'm just giving you tips right now quickly, but the whole article with all the sites you can use to help you promote your book are in the article that I wrote. And I did a rafflecopter, and that's listed there, rafflecopter.com. I won't go into great detail because I wanted to keep this really short today. I know you're all busy. If you do celebrate Christmas or even Hanukkah, you're all running around. Kwanzaa, what else have I missed? Anything over the holidays, you're running around getting things ready and preparing as well as working. So I wanted to keep this short, but you also have to promote your book throughout the holidays, right? So that number 3 is a biggie that you should probably try to set up today or tomorrow, because a lot of these places are closing up inventory and they won't be doing promotions anymore. They won't be setting them up and taking your credit card and doing it anymore. I just set up a free Booksy. I'm having a free book deal on Sunday. Strangely Incredibly Good will be free around the world for a couple days tell your friends. But I don't even have to say tell your friends, because I've set up Free Booksy and it will mail out that announcement to a whole list of subscribers. I think they're up to 15,000 new subscribers every few months. You'd have to ask them. I can't remember the numbers, but it's been really great for me. Bargain Booksy and Free Booksy. In fact, I just recommended this to one of my new followers on YouTube, and they've set one up, and I hope it goes really well. I want to suggest that you do this every 3 months, because other than that, it's not worth it, because people will get bored of you putting your book for free, and you don't want to put your book for free all the time. It's going to lose you money. But trust me when I say that I fought this for months, maybe even a year. When I had the rights to Strangely Incredibly Good back. I'm with a traditional publisher, but I decided to try it on my own so that I could put different prices. And I wanted to only go as low as 99 cents, which you can do too. But sorry, I had a comment. I have comments coming on my screen from people. I gotta be able to see so I can know what I'm showing you here. I hope you guys like, let's look at the art. Oh, there's some nice mountains. Okay, I'm trying to say that it's really important to set up Kindle Countdown deals and Free Booksy deals every 3 months for each book. You have to keep track. So write down when you last did it. You can use a spreadsheet. I personally like to do things by hand still. Keep track, and every 90 days is a great way to do these promotions. If you're with Kindle Exclusive, it works that way anyways, in cycles. And I fought it. That's what I wanted to say. I fought it. I thought, how could I put my book for free that I worked so hard on, and then pay money, like $120 at least, to tell people that it's free? Well, I always made the money back and then some in time. It took a few weeks to get it all back, but people would buy the second and third book. Yeah, it's probably better when you have 3 books, at least. When you have just one, to do a promotion and do paid promotion is scary, and you're probably going to lose that $100. But is it a loss right away? Like, what I mean is it an instantaneous loss? But within months, people will come to your book site more, Kindle, Kobo, whatever, because there's ways I explain in the blog how you can also put your book to 0 through price match. So you don't have to be exclusive to Kindle. But let's say you're exclusive to Kindle and you've done a free book promo and you've hired Free Booksy. And you can also hire other companies that promote that it's free. I really like BookSense and Fussy Librarian. After you do that, and let's say you have one book and you've done it and you have nothing else for readers to go on to. Problematic? Kind of, but it does get you reviews. It's one great way. It's always gotten me reviews. It also gets your book high in the rankings, so more people look. It's good if you just do the free book thing with a smaller book and put it free or 99 cents, and then have the book that you really want people to go and spend money on as a second book. So this really works for when you've got 2 books or 3 books. But do set up Kindle Countdown deals or Free Booksy deals, and do it often, every 3 months for each book. And then you don't even have to advertise yourself on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You can mention that your book is free, but these sites send it to thousands of subscribers. And yeah, sometimes they just download your book and they don't read it. But I know I have some readers who tell me they had it in their Kindle and they read it 6 months later. It's always there. It's always a chance for them to discover you. And they aren't just discovering your first book, they're discovering your whole series. Because if they like what they read, as long as you write quality and you have a good editor edit it, and you have a great cover on it, and it's a quality work, you didn't slap it together, then the chances are they will be returning readers to all of your work. I have readers who discover my poetry, even though I'm a novelist. They learn through the back of my book or through Amazon's description of me that I'm also a poet. And they go and look at all my 5 poetry books. I also have a screenplay, which is a romantic comedy along the lines of The Ticket, but it's shorter and it's a romantic comedy screenplay. And people have been reading that too. It's an experiment. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. For me, my income went up tremendously after months of putting in these, just a month, not even a year, but months of putting in these deals. And it was an investment, but I've had the return on investment. And I'm really pleased about it. So I have nothing bad to say about any of these sites that I'm mentioning. When you go to my blog article at heathergracester.com, you can check it out. And if you aren't a subscriber to this site, please become one, because I'm going to be, now my time's up and I'd like to be telling you a lot more about how to promote your book. So until next week, do write. Even if you just write those 10 words a day, you know, maybe it'll make you get your pen down and you'll be like, I can do more than a sentence. I can do 50 words. In fact, I've had a really busy week because of Christmas and all kinds of things. And I told myself I was just going to do 50 words a day. And I've been doing 500 to 1,000, which is not a lot, but it's just getting my work done and getting it out there. So getting it down. Don't push yourself. Don't, you know, like, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's so true. Everything is in little steps, and everything leads to the next step once you get it all set up. And that's how it works with these Kindle Countdown deals. They will help readers find your next book. So give it a try. Please comment in the comments here, because I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to know what else you'd like me to help you with. So take good care of yourselves and those you love, and we'll see you next week, next Thursday. Bye.